So, we had a balance patch, right? And, you know, we go through the balance patch. We're like, what Nat 5's got buffed? What Nat 5's got nerfed? We look at the 4 stars. We're like, whatever. This guy was a Hall of Heroes not too... No, it was a while ago. I was going to say not too long ago. It was a while ago. He was a Hall of Heroes unit. He was never too super exciting. I built him back in the day when he first came out as a Hall of Heroes. And I just had him built for forever. But with the new like this is just a triple hit. It's good against Garrett, it's good against Triana, which is not bad actually. This is continuous damage. This keeps resetting itself basically, reducing its own cooldown. But this one is interesting. Attacks all enemies with a bomb that blocks all magic powers, removing one beneficial effect on each enemy and denying the usage of all skills with cooldowns. So this is a strip, but just one beneficial effect and a silence, which could be very beneficial in some situations. It's not Gianna, of course, it's not Gianna, but it does have some promise if you have him very, very fast. Sometimes it's better, like against Josephine, this is actually, you might want him instead of Gianna because it's not going to stun, she's not going to steal a turn. But this is kind of also like a pseudo Han buff because speed leader, so I thought it'd be fun to take him into a match and try him out, and I happened to match up with a really, really, really solid player, so I wanted to share the match with you guys. Enjoy. Okay, so this guy's really OP. He was actually on my favorites list for a while. He might still be on there, actually. So I went with some standard picks, right? Some standard picks. He brought out the Daphnis, right? He brought out the Daphnis. And then Han Bering, and I don't think he... maybe he didn't realize what Bering was gonna do, or maybe he was just like, you know, Wusa, and then I have three buffs now. Bering only strips one. So we got the Magic Exterminator, because I have the Speed Lead, and then I have a Swift Bering. So we got two. We were lucky enough to get the Ganymede, right? We were lucky enough to get the Daphnis, sorry. We were lucky enough to get the Daphnis, and now we have an attack buff, a defense break, and there's no Triana, there's no Vanessa, because I took the Vanessa, right? So there's no Vanessa, so we already have the DPS unit down. So now he's just going ham with the Artemiel. He's trying to get that Han. Down. The thing about Han is Han has really good base HP, which is to our benefit right now because he's got 12,000 base HP. So Han actually has, his skills aren't amazing, but his stats are really solid. So we either have to sleep. He lands like every sleep too. He lands every glancing hit. He lands every sleep. I'm like, sometimes the glancing hits are in my favor though, because if I don't have a defense break on something, then the Han can't kill anyway, right? I needed the Vanessa defense break. So the glancing hit is just gonna stop the Artemiel from doing all his free hits, which is kind of nice. So we have Magic Exterminator again. I think we silenced like one or two here. We just silenced the one, right? We just silenced the one. You know what? Sometimes silencing Ganymede is enough. Fairy's Blessing again. I'm just waiting for this defense. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to have no beneficial effects on them, and then the Vanessa defense break. But I think the Han can do enough damage without the defense break even. If we go a little bit further. But the Han is actually not too squishy. I mean, he's not super tanky, but he's not super squishy either. He's not I just try to get overall decent stats on him. So again, we're there. And I know a lot of people might be saying like, oh, you should still use the skill 2 with the Vanessa even though he's got the immunity. Because it's gonna do more damage. But I don't know, I always feel like it's not valuable. Like, I don't want to do, because it's damage based on enemy max HP, so it'll do a little bit more damage than skill 1, but you know me, I like to be like, no, I want to wait for the immunity to come off. But anyway, it was still a really, really cool match, showing the Bering in action, and Burrow's super OP player. I just got lucky, and I think he might have been, I don't know, I feel like maybe the Vanessa ban might have, I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at the Han though. So these are the Han stats. I showed you the Bering stats in the beginning. It was just fun to be able to actually use him. It was like, Han is usable. I'm so excited right now. I'm so excited. But here's the runes on him. He's speed credem. I just went for, because he's not on my anything special stats, because I don't really use him too much. So I just went with like whatever gave him good stats, and I'm like, oh, use him here and there. He's got 26,000. He's got 1,000 defense, which could be better, but he's got 26,000 HP, which is not bad. I mean, if he had less, if I had like plus 5,000 HP on him, look at his base HP though. That's really high. I mean, if we look at Chow, isn't Chow's base HP fairly similar? 13. Okay, 13. I always feel like he's like Han is like a Chow. I feel like that. Do you know what I mean? What about you? 12,675. 12,015. Like Han is an HP. This is the same issue with like the Trinity thing, isn't it? It's like, hey, I'm a DPS unit, but I'm classified as HP. In this situation, I'm glad that he was classified as HP because I needed that extra HP to not die too much. His crit rate is a little low though. I gotta work on the crit rate, but like I said, I don't really use him too much. I was just excited to be able to, now with this Bering buff, maybe I'll actually be able to bring him out. So anyway guys, that's it for this one. I just thought it was a fun match. I wanted to share it with you guys. I will see you as always in the next one.